everybody. Lots of the people that I work with, either one-on-one or in classes, tell me that they struggle with finding balance in their lives. They know that they go to bed at the end of the day exhausted, but they aren't even always sure what they've accomplished. If this is something you're struggling with, then today's video is for you. So the first thing that I want you to do is take a serious look at the tasks that are filling your days and your weeks. And then I want you to choose one or two of those tasks that, number one, don't bring you any joy, and number two, that you kind of dread having to do. And then I'm going to challenge you to be creative and find ways to either automate those tasks or hire them out or barter them away. So an example for me would be school lunches. I used to hate making school lunches for some reason, but it was really important to me that my kids went to school with nutritious meals that had variety, both because it fed their brains and helped them to get through school and to be good students, but also because when they opened that meal in the middle of the day, they knew that I had cared enough about them to put it together, and it was a little surge in realization of love from their mother. So early in my kids' school career, because I knew I hated this, I went to the bargain store and I bought 15 lunch bags. I bought 5 red ones, 5 blue ones, and 5 black ones. And then every Sunday I would pull out all of the ingredients and I would compile those lunches along with the kids. They'd tell me what they wanted and we put them together. That way they had variety and they had nutrition and the task was over with. I'd line them up in the fridge, and then before they got on the bus in the morning, they'd grab their color and they'd go off to school. When they opened it in the day, they had a healthy meal and I didn't have to think about it anymore. It had been freed from my mind. And so for maybe for you, it's not school lunches. Maybe you hate cleaning your house. And if you do, by all means, consider hiring someone to come in and do it for you. Just because you hate it doesn't mean that everyone does. Or maybe in the summer you just resent having to cut your grass because you want to be out hanging with friends in the nice weather, and you miss things because you want to get home and keep your lawn looking good. Well, there's someone out there who wants to make some extra money who really doesn't mind doing yard work. So think about hiring out. Don't worry about what other people are thinking. Do the things that bring you joy, that make you productive, that let you give to this world what you're supposed to be giving. And another idea is that bartering. So maybe your friend's child is really struggling with math, but they love to bake. And you hate to bake, but you're really good at math. Well, by all means, trade. Help the child out with math and have her do the baking for your family to put in those lunch boxes. It's just an example. So there are millions of ways to come up with things that will take these tasks out of your life. If it isn't important that it's actually you doing it, and I challenge you to consider that most of the time that's really not important, then think of ways to either make them easier or move them out of your life, and then use that leftover space in your brain and in your day for doing things that make you happy and that help you to give back to this world. If you need help to figure things out, give me a call or work with a coach, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.